Well, I think what we found out in the regional approach is that we're able to bring together a synergy, a collaborative effort of several rural counties. You know, individually, it has become extremely difficult for individual communities to make the type of impact they need to make. And then the other thing is they have very little political strength. So what we've tried to do is bring together several rural counties to collaborate on planning and at the same time to increase their political strength. The READY program, when you look at it in its entirety of the counties involved, if you look on those counties as a super county, they become the fourth largest county in the state of Tennessee. So it just creates a synergy that individual counties have a difficult time achieving.
The communities receiving the grants that have been received, I think they really fit in well to a lot of what we're trying to do at TDOT at the state level, because we're trying to move to becoming a more multimodal transportation department, a department that understands that to grow our transportation system, we've got to look at things from a sustainability lens, and not just the lens of what's needed right here and right now, but sustainability in the sense of what's going to help us long term, what's going to be helpful to us from a livability standpoint, from an environmental standpoint. How are the facilities and the projects we're building, how are those going to help us long term? So the initiatives, the efforts that are taking place in our local communities fit very much hand in hand with the efforts that we're undertaking as a state agency to be more efficient, to think beyond just how a project moves cars, but how a transportation project potentially impacts economic development, how it impacts livability, and how it impacts the quality of life overall within cities.
I think it's hugely important that we learn from each other, that we don't make the same mistakes, and we hear a great idea and take it back to our region and replicate it there. I think it gives our citizens confidence to know that this is something that's going on across the state. We're not operating in some little vacuum, that this is the future. And it gives us some comfort to know we're working with people from Nashville, people from Memphis, Jackson, Knoxville. We're all partnering. I think regionalism is the future, and anybody that tries to stay, just doing their own thing is not going to come out ahead. That's not the best thing for us. So we need to learn from each other. So that's our motivation.